We good? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports uncle, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, Cincinnati Bengal legend, Liberty City's most famous, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you give the like button because, guys, in the next, say, 5 minutes, we're going to go
Yeah.
over a 250,000 subscribers, short 250,000 subs. So please make sure you click that subscribe button. Ocho and myself would greatly appreciate it. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier's link at the top of the chat. So the holiday season is right around the corner, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Make sure you grab your bottle of Shea by Laportier. Get
Mm.
it while the getting's good.
Oh
As we
yeah.
said before, Ocho, thank these ladies and gentlemen for joining us. The Bears defeat the Panthers. Um, Good thing the Bears did that because they possessed the Panthers' number one pick. So,
Yeah.
so there's a good chance they might get the first and the second or the first and the third picks in this year's draft. Bears defeat the Panthers 16-13. Beijing, Tyler Beijing? Beijing.
Beijing.
Tyler Beijing.
Beijing.
20 of 33, 162. Bryce Young, 21 of 38, 185. Wasn't a whole lot going on in this game, Ocho. But what was one of your takeaways from it?
I mean, it really wasn't much to take away. I'm not I'm not gonna lie to you. I respect everybody that was on the field tonight, but it was a boring game. It wasn't a good game at all. Both sides of the ball, there was a lot of punting. If anything, it was a kicker's game. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
It was a kicker's game. Outside of you had a special teams touchdown by the Panthers. Other than that, it was a slow game on both sides of the ball. Komet had a very good game. He's become a security blanket for Tyler Beijing. How do you say his name the right way? I don't want to
Beijing.
Beijing. He
Beijing.
becomes Beijing. He become a security blanket for Beijing. He did well. I would like to see DJ Moore get a little bit more involved and make that offense a little bit more prudent, and efficient. But he did what he could to do the catches. I mean, some of the plays that did go to him, he made the most of those. Other than that, this was a bad one, man. This was a bad one. I'm not sure who slates these Thursday night games or what they saw beforehand as opposed to why they did it. No disrespect to the Bears or the Panthers, but this was bad. It was a snooze fest, and that's no disrespect. I mean that in the most respectful way.
The problem is, Ocho, is that you got two teams, one playing with a Division two quarterback,
Hmm.
and the other is a rookie. And there's not a whole lot of talent on the offensive side of the footballs on either side. And
Right.
then you get them on a short week. So what
Mm.
what did you expect to happen? You're not getting Kansas City and Cincinnati. You're not getting
Right.
two of the more the high flying offenses. You're getting
Right.
basically you're getting two rookie quarterbacks. One,
Hmm.
although he was the number one overall draft pick, the other is a Division two quarterback. I
Hmm.
don't know if we could really expect a lot more. I think the Carolina's going to have to get a lot better and
Yeah.
real soon because Bryce Young is only 5'10", 190 pounds. He can't
Yeah.
take that kind of pounding. He can't keep
Right.
picking himself off the ground, Ocho.
Hmm.
They've got to
Yeah.
get him some talent. They got to get him some playmakers. And Thielen, he's not the same Adam Thielen he was 5 years ago in Minnesota.
Hmm.
We
Right.
understand that. They're gonna probably have to go out into the free agent market because remember they gave up so much in order to draft Bryce Young. So
Right.
now it's hard for you to develop because you're going to be picking, third, fourth round. That's not to say
Hmm.
you can't go find a wide receiver in the third or fourth round. You can, but it makes it harder. You're probably going to have to build through free agency. That's
Right.
probably the way. And Chicago,
Hmm.
Chicago's going to get Caleb Williams.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You remember what Caleb Williams said now?
It
If
don't
he
matter what he
has to
says.
go to if he has to go to a team that's really bad, he won't do it. I'm
Can I
not
ask you a
sure.
question? Let
Yes,
me ask
sir.
you a question, Ocho.
Yes,
Honestly,
sir.
I'll give you honest opinion. You
Yes,
got a
sir.
chance. There's a chance you go to a team, and that's not where you want to go. But
Right.
the moment you sign, you got 40 million fully guaranteed. You go
Hmm.
back to college And what's the potential? ACL, Achilles, blow out your shoulder. What are you doing?
That's a good one. I like when you put it like that. When you give me that analogy, that hypothetical analogy. Obviously, I'm going, but I think Caleb Williams is stuck on that. Remember, was it Eli Manning who was drafted? Was it Eli Manning that was
Eli.
drafted to the
Yes.
Chargers, and they said, it ain't happening.
Right.
It ain't happening. I mean, I'm not sure if Caleb Williams has the same type of pull, being that's NFL.
Well, he ain't got a brother named Peyton and a dad named Archie.
Right. I'm not sure if he had that type of leverage, but as good as Caleb Williams is, as much as he is sought after as far as being the number one pick, I really think he's going to stand on business about having to go to a team like that is extremely bad. He's going to take the brunt of the issues and the problems with that franchise. I really think he is.
I don't believe he stands. I don't believe he does. I'm not running the risk. You'd be foolish. And today, and you just saw Aaron Rodgers take 4 snaps, and his Achilles go.
Right.
You just saw Kirk Cousins, who really never missed any games, in his Achilles. We've seen guys just non-contact injuries, and I don't want to put that in the air. But you have to weigh all those options. You said Eli said, "Well, I don't want to go play with that team," but Eli said that after they had taken him number 1 overall. So to say you're going to go back and play, remember now, he didn't go back to Ole Miss. He said this, and the Chargers did him a solid, and they got Phillip Rivers. They drafted Sean Merriman. They got some pretty good players out of that. So, for me, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I don't believe he stands on business. I know it sounds good, and it sounds like, oh man, he's going to do it. You saw John Elway do it, and you saw Eli Manning do it. But it's so much money involved now. You're talking about 40. And here's the thing, Ocho. Going back to college puts you another year further away from that $300 million contract. That's how you got to think now. See, you can't think about, well, I'm going where I don't want to go. That's another year you kick the can down the road, because by the time he comes up, the contract is going to be $350 million.
Right.
So are you willing to put that off for another year? I don't believe so, Ocho. I'll be honest. I don't.
Do you think the Bears are going to have the first pick? And are you ready to move on? Are they ready to move on from Justin Fields?
Here's the thing, though. See, they got their first round pick and they got Carolina's. No, they're going to get the first round pick from Carolina. That's what they're going to do. They got Carolina's pick. Because remember, the Bears had the number 1 pick. They traded that. So guess what you can do? I'm going to take Caleb Williams. I can trade Justin Fields. I can get another first and a third, or a first and a fourth. So now guess what, Ocho? I can have me 3. I can.
So I have a question. Do you know what order they're picking? Because if you go Caleb Williams first, is it possible to get Marvin Harrison Jr. or that's not even possible?
It's possible. How good are the Bears going to be? How many games are going to be? Am I willing? I don't know if I'm willing to package the second pick in the draft and maybe the 2 top 10 picks. I mean, maybe if he has that high of a grade, sure. If you think he's that good, if you think he can be, because think about where Justin Jefferson went.
Right.
He went like 18, 19.
Right.
So you look at some of the top receivers, I think, of the guys that are playing off the charts right now, only Jamar Chase went in the top 5. Right. Look where A.J. Brown went. Look where Justin Jefferson went. Look where CeeDee Lamb went. Look where Tyreek went. Look where Stephon Diggs went.
Right. Yeah, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is special. He's special. He's a game changer. He's a friend. He's a franchise game-changing type player. He's dynamic from anywhere on the field. He can score. He can hit his head off the goalpost from anywhere on the field.
Yeah.
So now that I'm thinking far ahead. But if they're able to, if the Bears are able to get Caleb Williams and also find a way to manage and get Marvin Harrison Jr., man, that'd be beautiful. That'll take some of the weight off. Take some of the weight off the offensive coordinator.
But here's the thing. Plus, you get Marvin Harrison Jr. You pair him with a DJ Moore. You pair him with a Cole Kmet. Now you got something your quarterback and you got young guys that your quarterback can grow with.
That's nasty.
Yeah. So that's how you got to think. You got to think. Get these guys. See the thing. What people don't realize, when Peyton got there, he had Marvin. He had Marshall Faulk. They traded Marshall Faulk, and then guess what? They got Edgerrin James. And then guess what? A couple of years later, they got Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne. They ain't missed a beat.
And guess what? And then they went and got Dallas Clark.
Yeah.
And then they paired him with a Brandon Stokely, and then they got Anthony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
So you see how you see what they did. That's what you do. And you get these guys. I mean, Phillip Rivers had Antonio Gates basically from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Ben had Hines for a number of years. He had Plaxico. He had Antoine Randall L. What's the receiver that ended up winning? He would end up winning a Super Bowl MVP. He ended up getting traded.
Santonio Holmes.
You see what they did?
Yeah.
They gave them. Yeah. So that's what. Look. Patrick Mahomes had a Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Gave him a Sammy Watkins. He had a Tyreek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see you going.
He got with it. So give your young guy. I don't care how talented he is. He can't overcome poor wide receiver play or poor skill position play. You got to give him weapons.
Right.
Hey, if you wanted the guy to cook, give him some great ingredients to make a great dish. It's really that simple, Ocho. But yeah, it wasn't the best game. But Thursday, I mean, what do you expect? Because Ocho, you know how it was, man. I didn't start to feel good till damn Friday. How the hell you expect me to play and they'll get beat all up? They'll play 65, 70 plays on Sunday, and then I got to flip it right around
and do it again. You know, today was it's bad. I hate to say that. As much as I love the game of football, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. But it's one thing I know. I hate to skip ahead like this, but next goddamn Thursday, them goddamn Bengals and them Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, looky here, boy. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Now that's one I can get up for.
And you know what? And guess what, Ocho? If you soar, they're gonna knock the soreness out you. That's one thing. You know the Ravens, man. Hey, that's one thing. Having been in that organization for 2 years, they're gonna play defense now. That's more than a slogan. When they say play like a Raven, they absolutely.
They meant it. Listen, anytime it was Ravens week, Marvin Lewis always had a motto. It was called "Bring your second chin strap" because you was gonna need it. Because they're gonna knock the first one off.
Hey man, what's going on with your mic? You need to change the setting.
My mic?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Hold on. Oh, I see. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. I appreciate that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I thought you was out of space.
My bad.
Thought we was on the moon. Talking on walkie-talkies.
My bad. Technical difficulties. I'm back. I'm live.
Earlier today, check this out, Ocho. I know you saw this. Earlier today, the Westminster Dog Show tweeted.
Yeah.
They have no records of Chad being a judge in 1993.
They did not. No, they didn't say that. Don't do that.
Okay, so what did they
say? They said we checked the records from 1993, and
there's no indication.
I was there. They didn't say that. I was there. I had the photos. I can get the photos right now.
I wish you would. What group?
I told you what group. It was the toy group. It was the toy group. I judged the toy group.
What group did you judge?
The toy group.
Oh, okay.
And I can tell you who won.
Who?
1993. It was a Bajan Frizz. Frizz named Stanley.
No, actually, the Bichon Frizz, JR, his name was JR, and he was handled by Scott Summer. I don't think he won until 2003, 2004. That was the first year the Bichon won. Not 93.
It was 93. How you gonna tell me?
Because
tell me.
You do realize that. Hello. You do realize, like I actually covered the Westminster Dog Show.
Hold up. You covered and I judged. You covering and me judging is two totally different things.
Okay, since you judge, how many teeth does a dog have?
How many what?
Teeth does a dog have?
It what? 40, 43, right?
42. How many on the top? How many on the bottom?
It's more at the top than it is at the bottom.
No, it's more.
It's more
less at the top. It's less at the top than it is at the bottom.
No, it's more at the top than
it's 20 at the top and 22 at the bottom, Ocho.
Wait, you laughing? I ain't
I
far off.
would
Don't
lie
do
to
that.
you, Ocho.
Yeah,
Ocho, you know I would lie to you.
I think you lying to me though.
I would lie to you.
But I know. Come on, give me some more
Because
questions.
I
know
when
about
I
my
covered
dogs,
it,
man.
obviously, you know, you had to know what you're talking about. And they asked me what breed would I like to cover. Now, I've owned Rottweilers, Akitas, Bull Mastiff, Pomeranians.
You had an Akita?
I did. Samson.
And they beautiful, man.
Beautiful.
God,
but they stubborn.
Damn.
You got your work cut out for you with
For
dealing
real?
with those now. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're loyal. That's the most loyal dog I ever had.
Right.
Did you hear the story about the Hachi? They had a guy in Japan. He used to go to work. He had to catch the train to go to work, which was about 35 miles away. He was a professor.
Right.
And the dog would walk to the train station with him, go back home, and around the time the dog, and he would wait. He would wait for the dog. He would wait for his owner to come back. Mm-hmm. His owner had a heart attack one day and didn't return. He'd go back to the train station every day for 9 years and wait for his owner to come back. And he never came back. Every day. They're loyal like that. We would literally have to give my dog anxiety medicine because when I left to go, I was working at CBS at the time.
Right.
He would literally throw up. He would just sit in the window. He would just sit in the window and wait for me to come back home. He wouldn't eat. He would just sit there and wait.
I have a question. Now, you've owned a lot of dogs.
I have.
There's a pain that I can't deal with, and I'm not sure how you're able to withstand that pain. When you lose a dog, when a dog passes away, how do you deal with that pain? It took for me once I got to high school. Yeah. Once I got to high school and I lost my bulldog. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't stay in that pain no more. There's no pain like losing an animal, man, that you've had for 9-10 years. Yeah. How do you continue to do it and put yourself through that?
Because the love that I have for them and the love that they give me, Ocho. Mm-hmm. And I told you this when I lost Titus, Titan. I had a bull mastiff. I had two, lost both of them, named Titan. And the thing was, what hurt me so bad is that he was only 30 months old. And when I was explaining to the people as I was posted, I was talking to him on Facebook that I was going to have to put him down. Mm-hmm. I said, some things can only be seen through the eyes that have cried. Unless you've had a pet and lost it, you can possibly, and people say that all the time. And people that ask me, like, man, how you never owned a pet. Now, Samson, I remember Samson was the Akita that I had. And I remember my girlfriend at the time calling me and she said, she said, Shannon, he's not doing well. I don't know if he's going to make it until you get home. That was Saturday. Yeah. I said, he'll make it. I said, he's not going to go until he sees me.
Yeah.
So when I get home, because I couldn't come home. I couldn't come home that night. I had to come home early the next morning. So I caught the first flight out. I get home. He's laying on the floor on her side of the bed. And I walk into the room. I called him Bo. I didn't call him Samson. I called him I said, Bo. He lifts his head up and he's thumping his tail. That's all he could do. He could just thump his tail. Just thump his tail on the floor. And it was like, okay, I'm good now. I done saw daddy. I'm good. So by that time, we've already made, the nurse was going to come over and they're going to put him down. Ocho, I'm talking about it was almost instantly. He was so ready to go. Man, I'm talking about probably one drop, he was gone. He had to see me. He wasn't going to go until he saw me.
Man,
it's the same. All my dogs are the same way. I had a Tonka man, Ocho. He was perfect. I'm talking about he was jumping up on the bed and everything. And Thursday, he had like a little limp. I said, but okay, he's okay. He's getting a little old, but I say he's okay. Friday, he struggled, but he came up the stairs.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to take him to the vet. If he don't get any better than this, Monday, I'm going to take him to the vet. So I'm upstairs on Saturday morning, and I hear him struggling, trying to come upstairs. And I run down the stairs. I got the two little ones at the time, Taz and Tarzan. I got the two little ones, and I go downstairs. I said, nah, don't worry about it, buddy. So I grabbed my keys. I had my phone because I already knew I was going to take him to the vet. I said, you want to go for a ride? He loved to ride. Ocho, he take 2 steps outside. and falls. So now I got to pick a 167-pound dog up, and I got so much adrenaline going. I pick him up like he a pillow. I put him in my car, and I'm driving to the vet.
Yeah.
I got the windows down. He's looking out the window because he loves. He has a seizure. So now I'm driving down Wilshire. He's having a seizure, about to jump out the window. So I've got to hold the steering wheel like this and grab him and pull him back. So I go in, I run into the vet. I said, my dog had a seizure, blah, blah, blah. He can't walk. So they get there and they ask me, so, well, what happened? I said, we came outside. I was going to bring him here, and he just collapsed. He just doesn't have any movement in his hind legs. They says, okay, we'll see what we can do for him. I drove out of there saying he's never going to be the same boy, as he's never going to be the same Tonka man again. So he stayed there. They ran some tests, and they said, well, Mr. Sharpe, they think he had a blood clot, and it paralyzed him from his back down. I went and got him. That Wednesday, me and my girlfriend, we went and got him. I rode him around. I always would take him every day. I took him around the block. I took him his favorite, took him the scenic route around. Right. She made him his favorite meal. She made him steak and potatoes. Rhea, who's a good friend of mine who used to watch him as a puppy, she came over and saw him. She said, can I come over and see him? I said, yep. CJ, my producer, came over and brought him some treats. Had the guy come over. I said, boy, it's going to be, I said, Tonka man is going to be okay. And I put him down. But Ocho, people say, I've heard people say, I found happiness, or I found myself. Happiness and self isn't something you find. It's something you create. Yeah. I've created a happiness with those dogs that it's indescribable. And like you said, it's pain. Because my sister, I had 2 Rottweilers at first. And my sister, I gave them to my sister because the apartment complex wouldn't let me have 2 dogs. Right. And so I told my sister, she, to take them. Man, and one of them dogs lost. She said, Shannon, I'll watch your dogs, but I don't want another one. Right. She said that pain hurt me like I lost a child. Listen, and she actually did lose her son. And she said, Shannon, it hurt like that. Yeah. She said, I don't want another. She said, I'll watch him. I'll come, stay as long as you need me to stay. She said, but Shannon, I can't do this again. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But man, Ocho, I've had a dog every year since 92. I can't imagine my life without one. See, I can't deal with that pain. You sitting here telling me stories of your dog. You got me over here crying, and they ain't even my damn dog. I ain't even lose them. That's the type of I can't do it. I can't withstand that pain again. When I lost my dog, that bulldog, when I was in high school, never again. Mm-hmm. Never again. I don't want nothing. Because they don't never get upset at you. Ocho, you can yell and scream and leave the house. When you come back, they're going to be waiting on you at the front door. Yeah. Man, where you been? Definitely. Man, I've been waiting on you all day to get back home. But you just not get back home. Come on, let's go to the backyard. Yeah. What you eating? Give me some of what you eating. There's nothing like a love that an animal. Yeah. I mean, I've never owned a cat, but cat people say the cat gives them the same type of love and satisfaction that a dog does. Yeah. So I don't know. You know what, Ocho? This is something I wanted to get, and I know you probably heard of it by now. I wanted to respond to some of the criticism, and I normally don't respond to the criticism because I don't care anyway. And there have been a lot of people taking shots at me personally, but we know why. They see Unc and Ocho. They see the success that we're having. They see Club Shay Shay, the success that I'm having doing that. Right. They see the success that I'm having on ESPN. So sometimes the only success someone can have is that they take a bite out of you. That's their success, is by biting you. And I'm cool with that. But I was asked, and I think the question is that LeBron said he would be still the same player.
Absolutely.
Had he never played in Miami.
Absolutely.
And 2 things can be true. Mm-hmm. I believe LeBron James would have still been the all-time leading scorer. Mm-hmm. I still believe LeBron James would have scored 30,000 points, had 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. I still believe he would have been a first-team All-NBA player. I still believe he would have been a multi-time All-Star player.
Mm-hmm.
But the pushback that I'm going to give, I do not believe he's the LeBron James that we know without that stint in Miami. Because without that, because prior to him going there, he had 0 championships but 2 MVPs. Mm-hmm. He goes to Miami. He gets 2 titles and 2 more MVPs. So now he's 4-2. There's only a handful of people. Now you got to go. There's only 3 people before LeBron did it. Wilt got 4. Mm-hmm. Jordan has 5. Russell has 5. And I think Kareem has 6. So there's 4 people. Right. So now LeBron is an exclusive company. So now people got like, hold on, wait a minute. And he had him at the age of 28. Mm-hmm. So now he goes back to Cleveland. He gets another title, 4-3. He goes to LA. He gets another title. Now he's 4-4. So now he's an elite company. He's one of 2 men to win multiple MVPs, 2 locations. Right. Kareem, 3-3. 3 in Milwaukee, 3 in LA. He's one of 2 men to win multiple MVPs, finals MVPs at different locations. Kawhi, San Antonio, Toronto, Kareem, Milwaukee, LA, LeBron James. So could you still be the same player? Yes, but not the player we know. Because without that, you see, here's the thing, Ocho, you can't say, and everybody keeps saying he could go anywhere and win those titles.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant went to Golden State, stayed 3 years, won 2 titles, finals MVP both years, got hurt the 3rd year, even though they advanced, they lost. He went to Brooklyn for 4 years. How many more championships he won?
Whoa, can I ask you a question? Let me stop you right there. We talk about LeBron James.
Okay.
We talk about the greatest play. We talk about the greatest player on the planet that will change the dynamic of any team he's on.
But
so in his 20s, in his late 20s,
yes,
say 28, he can win anywhere. He could win to any team.
Why did he go to Miami then? Why did he go to Miami then?
D-Wade told him to come on home.
No. But you said he could have gone anywhere.
I mean, he could have gone anywhere.
He felt that was the best chance for him to win. Am I correct?
Well, obviously, he wanted to pair himself. He wanted to pair himself with Bosh and Wade. I mean,
because Ocho, there's a difference.
Say, remember, he won with Cleveland, right?
Yes.
Who did he have on the team with him?
But here's the thing: what knowledge did he take back that he had acquired from Miami back to Cleveland?
How to win.
Oh, so where did he learn that?
In Miami.
Okay, then. So without that stint in Miami, is he the same? Do we view him the same? Without those 4 MVP, without those 2 other MVPs, because here's the thing, Ocho, this is what we got to look. If he doesn't get those 2 MVPs, regular season, and those 2 final MVPs, how do you put him in front of Kareem? Kareem has 6 regular season MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, 5 titles. How do you put him in front of Jordan, who's 6-6? How do you put him in front of Tim Duncan, who has 5 titles, 3 finals MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs? How do you put him in front of Magic? Magic has 3 regular season MVPs, 5 finals, 3 finals MVPs. How do you put him in there if he doesn't have that Miami stint on his resume?
You're underestimating how great LeBron is. I think if he didn't go to Miami, if he chose to go somewhere else, regardless of where it would have been, I think the outcome would have been the same.
No, that's not what he said. Even he said it. If you read LeBron James' tweet, this is what LeBron said. You damn right I will still be. I'm chosen. Ain't nothing changing. Maybe less rings, but dominant from start to finish. Even he said it.
He said maybe less rings, but common sense and the eye test will tell you wherever LeBron goes, that team, come hell or high water, is probably going to be in the finals or in contention to be in it.
No. Ain't no contention. You got to win it.
That with him.
Hold on. It can't be contention because he went to the finals 4 years in Cleveland. He won 1.
Yeah.
He's only won 1 title in LA. He's been here 5 years. So we can't automatically assume, because that's hypothetical. Let's deal with what we know, Ocho. We've got to deal with what we know. And that's what I'm saying. Because now, without those 2 extra MVPs regular season, without those 2 extra finals MVPs, guess who else you bring into the equation? One Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Because Steph has 4 chips. Steph has 2 MVPs
MVP
and a final MVP. So now let's just say, for the sake of argument, LeBron has 2 regular season MVPs, 2 finals MVPs.
MVPs, yeah.
Are we looking at LeBron the same way?
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
He's different.
No,
he's different.
not with
Ocho.
Ocho.
He's different. So are you basing his greatness solely on MVPs and titles?
No,
alone?
no.
That's it?
But that's how you get into the GOAT debate is rings. Remember? Rings. No.
Okay, you're right.
Ocho, what have we said? You and I both said you can be great and not have rings. Charles Barkley was a great player. Yeah. Karl Malone was a great player. John Stockton was a great player.
Okay, we can't put them on the same stratosphere, on the same pedestal as LeBron.
But let me ask you a question:
if Charles Barkley, he's in a category of his own with Michael
Ocho,
Jordan, the Kobe Bryants.
But what does he have? Rings, Ocho.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but even still, just even without the rings, dude, he's
no, Ocho. He would without the rings, he's not in the GOAT conversation. Without the rings, he's not in the GOAT conversation.
So
he's out of it. He's out of it. It's not even a debate. See, for me, if you look at my top five, you have to have at least 3 regular season MVPs. That's how I took it. 3.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let's say he had the scoring title.
Yes.
But he wasn't able to win any rings or championships.
He couldn't be considered. He wasn't even close. He wouldn't even, they would know.
Because he don't have any rings.
He wouldn't even be in the conversation. How would you put him with no rings? Hold on. Ocho, think about this here.
Is it different for football then?
No.
So the players that were great that have never won a ring, does that mean they're not great? They're not in the conversation because it's a team game.
Here's the thing. When you look at quarterbacks, name a quarterback. It's Brady, Montana, it's Manning.
Yeah.
Now, when we see, and this is what we talk about the levels. This is what we're talking about GOATs, because you can be great and not have rings. You can. I believe that. I believe you can be great and not have rings. Charles Barkley was a great player.
Okay.
Look at how we looked at Kevin Durant. I take that back. I'm talking about Kevin. Look at how we looked at Kevin Garnett.
Right.
Before and then after he got that ring. You see the difference? Look at how we looked at Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Before and after he got the ring. So my argument is, how would we be able to say LeBron is a GOAT with just 2 rings when Kobe has 5, when Duncan has 5, when Kareem has 5, when Jordan has 6, when Magic has 5, and all the guys that I mentioned are Jordan has 6, has 5 regular season MVPs. Magic has 3 regular season MVPs with 3 finals MVPs. So you're right, but I don't believe without Miami, because here's the thing. I believe, and I think everybody out there believe, had Kevin Durant not gotten hurt in 2019, Toronto not beating them.
No, absolutely not.
But you see what can happen? Can happen? One injury changed the landscape.
Yeah.
You see what happened with Kevin Durant, with LeBron? Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. Yeah. Changed the whole complexion of the series, didn't it?
Right.
You Kevin Durant in Brooklyn. Kyrie gets hurt. James Harden dealing with a hamstring. Mm-hmm. You see how things got to be? Now, this is what we know for LeBron. Mm-hmm. He's averaged 25 points. He's never scored less than 25 points in the season since his rookie year. Right. He averages 27, 7, and 7. I believe he goes anywhere else and still averages 27, 7, and 7.
Yeah.
But averaging 27, 7, and 7 ain't the same as what he did in Miami. And when he got 2 more MVPs back-to-back, 2 more finals MVPs back-to-back. It changed the way we looked at him.
But I'm telling you, I still think your knowledge of the game of basketball is much better than I am. Me, as an outsider watching in, I think, regardless of what LeBron tweeted, minus less rings, my ass. I have a feeling that he could have went to any team, any NBA team, obviously with a supporting cast, an efficient supporting cast, and done the exact same thing he did in Miami. I know he could have. I know he could have because he's that special of a player. He's that special.
How do we know? Because remember, it takes more than just scoring to win a title. A lot of think about it.
The resume speaks for itself.
Ocho, think about how close they came to losing a title. They was a Ray Allen backpedal behind the three. The greatest shot in NBA history.
Clutch.
Just to survive.
Right.
So for us to sit here and say, well, he could have gone anywhere else and won anything. It's really not that simple, Ocho. Not for a championship. Is it that simple for him to go somewhere and average 27, 7, and 7? Or to average 30 like he did for the Lakers 2 years ago and like he averaged 29 last year? Sure. He's LeBron. He the GOAT.
Right.
And I said, what made me put him there is that when I factored in the regular season MVPs, I factored in the finals MVPs at 3 different stops. Now, Ocho, 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. You factor in all the first team All-NBAs. You factor in all the All-Star appearances. You start factoring all of that. This is just not a longevity because there are a lot of guys that played 20, not a lot of guys. I think there are 9 guys that played a total of 20 years or more, but they averaging 4 points. He ain't going to average 4. He's going to end up averaging what I don't know if he averaged 27, but he'll probably be around 24, 25 points a game. And you're 21.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's not,
why,
and
that's
people
why
look.
I believe though.
I think the thing is, Ocho, I think what caught people so far off guard is that this is a totally different audience, ESPN, than when I was at Undisputed.
Right.
And if you watch me on Undisputed, you know that I've criticized some of the things LeBron has done, be it a play, some of the things that he's said. I think that people had this perception that all I do is cape for LeBron.
Right.
And that's not true. I don't believe any player, I don't believe any person is beyond reproach. I don't believe any player or any person is beyond criticism.
Right.
Because you have, being who you are, criticism comes along with it.
Right.
If you don't want the criticism, you should not take the praise.
Yeah.
LeBron is great. He's still, in my estimation, the GOAT. But I believe it took that Miami stint to put him on the path. Now, going back to Cleveland, going to 4 more, winning an MVP, going to the Lakers, winning another finals MVP. And he's been dominant. He's been great. So they made it seem like I say LeBron was a bum. Man, if he ain't go to and it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive, Ocho. Right. Miami benefited. LeBron benefited. A lot of times we just want to say, nah, you benefited. But I like to think in a relationship, no matter if it ended or not, we both got something out of it.
Right. I like that.
That's just me. Now, sometimes we're like, I ain't getting nothing out of that. I ain't getting nothing.
Right.
Okay. I took something. Maybe if it wasn't up but a damn good meal, I got something out of it.
Right.
But
that's a good one, man. That's a good one. But I'm telling you, I wholeheartedly believe he could have gone anywhere. He came to the Heat. What, 2012?
2011. 2010, because they ended up losing. Because think about it, Ocho. Think about it now. For me, had he won 2011 against the Mavericks, I don't even think it's a debate. Right. I don't think it's a debate. A lot of people can't put LeBron in front of Jordan for the simple fact of 2011. They said, I just can't do it because I saw guys that Jordan would have scored 60 on. They're not putting J.J. Barea on Michael Jordan. They're not putting Deshaun Stevenson on Michael Jordan. And so a lot of people can't get over that hurdle there.
Right.
But I believe it took all of that to get him to what we see now. The finished product that we see now happened because of 2011.
Yeah, but the finished product would have been the same regardless of where he was at because of who he is. Because of who he is, the finished product. You can't tell me, well, if he didn't come to the Miami Heat, the finished product of what we're witnessing now wouldn't be who he is. It was still
but you're saying individually. See, I'm not talking about individually. And yes, I still believe he
as well. I'm talking from a team aspect and having MVPs and championships if he went somewhere else.
But here's the thing.
Still done it.
But think about it, Ocho. He's averaged probably, look at that. He averaged 30, 29 last year.
Right.
28, 29 last year, 30 the year before. They ain't win no titles.
I have a question. I have a
Yes.
question. This is something I don't have in front of me. He went to the Heat in 2011, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I wish I had the rosters of the other teams to choose from that he could have gone to, and I guarantee you could put at least 5 or 6 other teams he could have gone to, and they would have been in the finals with an opportunity to win a championship. And he had an opportunity to get those MVP finals. I guarantee you. I just don't have the information in front of me right now.
Off the top of my head, I think I can remember. I know Miami was one. He ended up going to Miami. I think the Knicks, but talking to Rich Paul, Knicks were never really in play. And I think Chicago.
Oh, yes. Yes. And I'm not sure the rosters, but yes.
Well, you had at the time D Rose, you had Joakim Noah, you had Taj Gibson. Yeah. Yeah. Because that year he won the MVP over LeBron.
Come on, man. So you mean to tell me
Jimmy Butler?
Oh, championship, MVP, and a ring with the Bulls that year. Yes. Come on, man.
But
there's no but about it. That's an MVP, championship. Trust me. And it's not even a hypothetical. I put my life savings on that. If it was to happen, I wish we could rewind time.
We can't though. See, we can't.
Prime D Rose, Jimmy Butler, Joakim Noah, and LeBron. And you mean to tell me they're not winning no chip?
We never know. Have we seen?
No.
We've seen Ocho. We've seen things happen.
Right.
Just because you have the most talent, you've seen teams. Look at the Patriots. Patriots had the most talent. You remember in 2007? And the little old Giants barely made the playoffs. Right. Got them. I mean, who would have thought the Dallas Mavericks would have beaten the Miami Heat? Who would have thought the Detroit Pistons would have taken down Shaq and Kobe?
Oh, yeah.
Think about that now.
Hey, them boys, that was Ben Wallace and them boys, huh?
Ben, Rasheed, Rip, Chance, Tayshaun.
They were playing some defense, boy.
See, and see, Ocho, that's what I say. You don't know.
Right.
Let's deal. The only thing I can say for certain, looking at LeBron James' career, is that pencil him in for 27, 7, and 7. Write it in the book. I'm writing it in non-erasable ink. You can't erase it. That's what I know. But championships are a lot harder to come by. People keep talking about Jordan was 6 for 6. Jordan played 15 years. So the other 9 years he didn't get there.
Right. You're right. Well, I have a question. Since we're on the topic of basketball, on something that I need to gain a little bit more knowledge about.
Okay.
What do the Lakers need? Outside of Anthony Davis staying healthy, they need one more star.
Mm-hmm. They got to hit some. I mean, it's the first time I think in NBA history through the first 8 games, they've made less field goals from the 3 and shot a worse percentage. In NBA history, they instituted.
It's still early though. It's still early.
They instituted the 3-point line in 1979. That was a year after you was born. That's when the 3-point line. Chris Ford made the very first 3-point shot. So think about that. Go back all the way back. They've been outscored by 74 points in the first quarter, which is the most in NBA history through this amount of games.
Wait, outscored by how much?
74.
Hey, man, we got to go to a Laker game, man. How much courtside seats?
Woo! Ocho, before I get into that, we just hit $250,000.
What?
Thank you. Who we got to get the guy that whoever the person was that was our 250,000 subscriber. He got to get a special something. So we're gonna find out who our 250. We got $250,000.
250,000.
Yeah, now the goal is to try to get us $500,000. We got to get $500,000 by the end of the year.
You know what we should do? Whoever the 250,000 person is, we should get him 250,000.
250,000 what? Pennies?
No, $250,000. We go half and half.
No, we're not gonna go half and half.
I think that's what we should do. And every time when we hit 500,000, we should go half and half. Give whoever the 500 subscribers.
That's something you and the volume can work out.
Nah, I'm talking about this between me and you. This me and you, Unc. We doing this.
I ain't got it like that. Like that.
You flying private? You got your little go-yard bag? You got your little dog, your little $10,000 I better go half on a little mini-me with somebody, but that's all I go half on right there, Ocho.
A mini-me? Who No, I ain't nobody praying. I'm saying that's the only thing I'll be able to go half on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's the only thing I'll go half on.
Okay. Nah, but I'm just saying that would be dope. Hey, look, that's never been done before, man. Think about it. Let's sleep on that, man. Think about it. Every time we hit a certain milestone,
you tell me to sleep on that, I might not wake up, Ocho.
We gotta make it fun and exciting for the people, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
whoever the 500,000 subscribers is, they get 500 grand. You give them 250, I give them 250.
I ain't got it like that, Ocho.
You do.
Thank you for clicking, subscribing to Nightcap. Please, our goal now is to get to 500,000 by the end of the year. That's our goal. And we like every milestone. Every time we hit 250,000, we're gonna find out who the 250,000 subscriber is. And so throughout, and it's just not gonna be at milestones 300, 350, 400.
Right.
But periodically, some random subscriber is gonna get we're gonna send something in your direction to show that of our appreciation.
It's gonna be money.
It might be money. It might be a signed helmet. It might be a signed jersey. It might be tickets to a game.
No, in this economy, people need money. We're going to send you some money.
Ocho, I want you to stop talking. We're sorry. What happened to the they done sold out? Man.
What happened?
Laporte sold out, Ocho.
Already?
But that thing good. I'm telling you, man.
Wait,
I'm telling you.
What's that, cognac?
That's my cognac, yeah.
See, I don't drink, man. I don't drink.
But
I'm
gonna get you I tell you what, real. I mean, you got homeboy. Let them taste it.
Damn,
get over whatever your top cognac is. What ours is? It's a VSOP. VSOP means very special old pale. And test it for yourself. I mean, don't take my word for it, because if you're man, it's your product. Of course you gonna say it. You're my homeboy. Oh, if that's your homeboy,
right?
Taste it for yourself.
I'm gonna get.
But we're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back in stock. We're gonna be back up. We're gonna be back up and running. Give us a tomorrow's what? Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna get on. We're gonna be back up and running again. So hold your horses. Thank you everybody that clicked the link, and purchased a bottle of Laportier. Thank you so much. We're gonna move along, Ocho. Thank you for clicking and subscribing to Unc and Ocho Nightcap. 250,000 followers. Thank you very much. Ryan Tannehill wouldn't help Malik Willis, but had no problem helping Will Levis. This is what he said. He said, Tannehill on Will, but it's a situation that I'm in. I have to walk through it. Will has done some good things, obviously. He came in, played well, and I'm going to be here and answer any questions he might have and help him out along the way. This is what Tannehill said when the Titans drafted Malik Willis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's my job to mentor him. I'm just trying to figure what happened in the year.
Right.
You didn't want to mentor Malik Willis, but you got no problem answering any that Will Levis may or may not have.
Well, I think obviously when you draft a quarterback, you know he's coming after your job. I think Brett Favre said the same thing about Aaron Rodgers, if I'm not mistaken, something similar to that. You know, It wasn't his job to mentor him. And that's a hurtful thing, knowing that a quarterback is coming in to take your job. And I think now at this
You believe in your ability?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Me? Oh, yeah. I believe him. I ain't worried about it. But I ain't worried about it. But you know
why they take the quarterback?
Because
you have to ask. Here's the thing.
They're trying to get him out of there. They're trying to get him out of there. You know that.
Ask yourself. If you notice, they weren't drafted. What's the likelihood you think they draft another receiver in the first round as long as Chase there?
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Ryan Tannehill should be mad. For me, this is the way I approached it, Ocho. I was so secure in my job. I'm going to tell you. See, I taught the guys, and every guy that backed up me went to the Pro Bowl. Todd Heat, when I was in Baltimore, I left. He went to the Pro Bowl. Dwayne Carswell and Byron Chamberlain, when I left, Carswell went to the Pro Bowl for the Broncos. Chamberlain went to the Pro Bowl for the Vikings. Mm-hmm. But we had that relationship. I know they couldn't get my job.
Right.
I was secure. But I needed them, if something happened to me, I needed them to know, damn near, even though they didn't have the physical abilities that I had, I needed them to know. The team couldn't miss a beat. How selfish am I going to be to withhold anything that could help them? Because people help me. I remember being in training camp and having a guy tell me the wrong route. And I said, if I ever got in that situation, I would never do that to a player.
Wait, somebody told you the wrong route?
Yeah, it's my fault. No, bro, it's cutthroat. We both low round picks. He trying to make the team. I'm trying to make the team.
Oh, okay. Oh, he on that. He on that. Oh,
and I said, Lord, if I'm fortunate enough to ever make it, I'm going to tell. A lot of guys, I see guys coming in the huddle, and I can tell. You can tell when a guy coming in the huddle, he don't know what the hell he got to do. I said, man, you got to come back.
So yeah.
You hot now. Hey, hot. Make sure you, you got this route, but if it's cover 2, you got to release outside and run the fade. So Ocho, you know when a guy coming there, he don't know what the hell he doing.
Mm-hmm.
So before, and the thing that I like, they were patient with me. Right. Ocho, man, I ain't know nothing. I would tell you a true story, Ocho. Dan Reeves used to send the plays in. He have a player, I run a play, I'll come back out. Next play, he send me in with the play. So I'm tired now. I don't got tired. When you get tired, Ocho, fatigue will make cowards of us all. So Dan got his hand on my shoulder. He tell me to play. I run in the ball game. I breathe. And John look at me. John said, what's the play? I said, I forgot. Time out. I did, Ocho. I'm sorry. Ocho, I would have gone.
How you forgot to play from the sideline to the
huddle? Joe, I forgot. I'm running. I'm jogging. Like, yeah. So I get in the huddle. I'm down looking at John. John look at me.
Yeah.
He's like, T, what's the play? I was like, oh, shit. I forgot. I did, man. I forgot. Man, I didn't want to look over that dad because I already know he was cursing.
He was hot.
I said, man.
Made the man waste the time out, man.
He wasted time out. But what do you think happened between last year and says, I don't think it's my job to mentor Malik Willis, and this year where he says, hey,
I think
I'm here to answer any questions and help him out along the way.
I think he was over it. He was over it. Obviously, they drafted Malik Willis, and he's like, okay, I'm going to beat this kid out, and I'm not going to help him. And then they drafted the quarterback the following year again, and probably Tannehill's like, well, god damn, they must not really like me, so I might as well get to helping develop these, the quarterback that they have at the helm now, because they trying to find a way to get me up out of here. I mean, the writing is on the wall.
Well, he did that to himself
1 year. I mean, I like Tannehill. I don't have a problem with it. He's not in an elite category, but he's an efficient quarterback if you got receivers to throw to him. I mean, he's good.
Bruh, think about what you had. You had Derrick Henry at his absolute apex, and Derrick Henry is still running the ball, and that's all the far you can go. So think about what you throwing again. Think about you had A.J. Brown. Think about you had A.J. Brown.
Hey, he was balling that. He was balling. Look at AJ.
Look at A.J. with Jalen Hurts. And look at AJ with Tannehill. And when you got Derrick Henry, what coverage you think you throwing against if you got Derrick Henry in your backfield? Single high.
9 in the box.
Exactly.
9 in the box.
You got single high. Ain't no disguise. Ain't no nothing. Right. You got single high. They better drop that safety down in the box.
Yeah, the makeup, you can't really compare. The makeup of the Titans offense and the makeup of the Eagles offense is completely different. Completely different. And I think, and which is, over there in Tennessee, it was run first. But the Eagles, nigga, they throwing that bit 2 million times a game.
But that wasn't how it was until they got who? They got AJ.
Yeah.
So now you got AJ, you run, because remember they had Devontae.
Yeah.
So now you put 9 in the box to try to stop this run and see what we do for it. Because now you got AJ on one side, you double AJ, you got Devontae working single coverage.
He's gonna kill you, yeah.
And you got Zacharias.
Mm-hmm.
And you had Dallas Goedert. He broke his forearm. He's going to miss about a month. But you see, I never understood guys being that selfish that they don't want to help the player because of. Are you that insecure?
Yeah, you a dude. Hey, Unc, man, somebody coming in to take your job, man.
You took somebody's job. You took somebody's job. How the hell you think you got on the field?
I ain't take nobody's job.
Yeah, you did. There was receivers there. So the Cincinnati Bengals had no receivers before they drafted Ochocinco.
No, see, this is what you don't even know. Let me tell you this is a quick story, funny story. Like, real quick story. I came out of college as a DB.
You didn't come out of DB. Okay, tell the story. I want you to tell the story about the wide receivers. So the Bengals had no wide receivers prior to you coming.
Yeah, they had some good ones.
Okay, so you took somebody's job.
Darnay Scott, Ron Dugans, the greatest collegiate receiver of all time, Peter Ward. They was there,
Okay.
and I think Darnay was on the back end. So once Darnay left, and I filled in the role at the X.
Okay, so you took somebody's job.
Well, I mean, he was done playing. I wouldn't say really taking somebody's job. Once receivers hit year 10, that's like kind of like the okay, we go move on.
But here's the thing, Ocho. The thing was, if Darnay Scott was still Darnay Scott could still do it, they wouldn't have moved on.
Hey, he was nice, boy. He was nice.
But
remember
I mean,
I remember Darnay Scott.
I do.
Yeah.
But for me, Ocho, I just looked at it like, hey, I took somebody's job. Let me get them ready. Because at the end of the day, I wanted to be a great teammate. I wanted guys that's like, man, I really enjoy playing Sharpe. And I always told the guys every time I left, I said, hopefully you enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you.
Right. But everybody different though, huh?
Everybody
different. Listen, the NFL is a business, man. The NFL is a business. And every time somebody come in that locker room, every time somebody get drafted, they are coming to take your job. You're not there to make no goddamn friends.
You can't get it.
You got mouths to feed. You got a family to feed.
He can't get it.
To pay.
He can't get it.
Everybody
can't get it.
Everybody don't have your mentality.
I did the best job I could. I tried to help Todd Heat read coverages, have him understand when guys playing this leverage, just what he's trying to do. You don't let him blah, 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 X, Y, Z. Mm-hmm. But Ozzie knew in order for them to maximize Todd, I had to go. And I was cool with that. When he called me, he said, hey, boy, what you want to do? I said, you tell me what you think I should do. He said, bro, you went to the Pro Bowl. He said, you led all tight ends and catches. Hell yeah, you can still play. But we did take Todd in the first round. I said, do what you got to do. With no hard feelings. I said, bro, thank you for the opportunity to show that I just wasn't a Mike Shanahan, John Elway guy. I said, thank you for the opportunity.
Right.
I went back to Denver. I was cool with that.
That business cutthroat, ain't it?
Yeah. Ocho. What Baltimore did was made sure that I never had to work another day in my life. I'm gonna be mad about that.
Yeah.
I got three small kids. Now I can take the money, my signing bonus. Okay, y'all got to college. Y'all colleges, wherever college you want to go to.
You good.
Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth, Georgia Tech, straight.
Right.
Everything. Right. Hey, Shannon ain't got enough. The moment, Shannon could kick his heels up if I want to work. And that's what I tell people.
Yeah.
I work because I want to, not because I have to. There's a difference between the two. There's levels to this ish.
Right. Talk your shit, huh? Talk your shit.
So that's how I was. I wasn't gonna never be mad at Ozzie. They gave me an opportunity.
Right.
And people looked at me totally different. They're like, oh, okay, he can still play. Went back to Denver, had 2 great years. CBS gave me an opportunity. But that's just the way I am, Ocho. If somebody need help, hey, guys, come on. Hey, man, I want to do that. I get guys all the time. Man, I want to start a podcast. I said, well, this is what you need to do. X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Or when I was at Undisputed, the guys would come on and say, man, I kind of want to get into this. I said, well, you need to start doing it now. I said, the mistake that a lot of people made, Ocho, they wait till the last year. No, do that early. If one of these networks wants you to come on your bye week, hey, I'm there.
You got to get on there.
Hey, if they want you to do, they call you and say, hey, we want to talk to you about this.
Right.
Hop on.
Yeah. You got to plant the seeds. That's all it is. All you got to do is plant the seeds.
Ocho, I know you. Check this out. Walmart self-checkout machines are now asking for tips.
For real?
Self-checkout. You bag your own ish. And they say, hey, hook your boy up with 10, 20, 30, 40%.
I don't like that, huh?
Oh, why not?
I don't like that. Because who are you tipping? Who is the money going to? Like if I'm not actually handing the money
Walmart
to someone, Walmart, they got money. They got money. I'm not tipping the machine. Now, if there's a worker there or somebody helping bag stuff up, yeah, then I'll tip. But I'm not tipping no goddamn machine.
When I get takeout, I don't tip nobody that all you did is ring my order up. Now, if you bring delivery, okay, yeah, I'll tip you.
Right.
But if all you did was like, okay, that's $24.90, that's $24.95, you ain't getting no tip for that. You ain't in the back cooking.
You don't tip.
No.
Well, we got to work on that, man. Well,
I
we
tip the server. When you come wait on me,
right.
And like I said, we was in Savannah. We had a great server. She was like, ask her, you need more Diet Coke? She asked Jordan, you need more water? Hey,
right.
She had no idea who I was until they told her as we were getting ready to leave. So she had no idea. Would you like some ginger ale, sir? So she was very respectful and everything. So at the end, I gave her. I said, "Will this take care of the bill?" She smiled. She's like, "I think this will cover it."
How much you tip though?
Yeah. I tell you what, I think she seemed extremely happy, right, guys?
Yeah.
she was very happy. Ocho, speaking of tipping, you posted something today.
I told you, you made me mad. You made me
mad. What I do?
Because you made me mad. You told me why you always tipping, why you always posting it. You doing it for you. And I told you last week when I was on the show, you know what, just for that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go somewhere this weekend and I'm gonna tip $5,000 and I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a note. I wrote a little note on the bottom just for you. This gonna make Uncle Shannon mad. And guess what? Now you mad. You mad?
Animals get mad. Animals get mad. Humans get upset.
Are you upset?
Nope.
And you made fun of me because you was getting on your private jet.
Yeah.
Making fun of me. Like
you saw that, Ocho? I didn't even know you saw that. I ain't know Joy. How did Joy capture that?
You tagged me. How I'm not gonna say you
I
tagged
did.
me. Talk about you getting on your private jet. You got your go-yard bag. Where was your dog at? Where the dog was at?
Oh, you saw that, Ocho? So that's tag. So when I tag somebody, that's like playing T-tag. I touch you, that make sure you get it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how it worked. I'm new to social media. I'm new to it.
All I asked you was, can I go on the private jet just one time? One time.
See?
Why you stunting on me?
How I'm stunting on you?
You supposed to be elevating me and bringing me up, and you bringing me down.
You know how I be able to afford a private jet? All that tip money I save. See, I'm just saying.
Hey, do you tip the flight attendant?
Yeah.
You're supposed to, right?
Look, I do. Look here. I ain't got no problem. Nobody gonna tell you O'Shea cheat.
Right.
They might say a lot of things. About me. Cheap ain't one of them.
Right. Okay, I like
because if you were a woman in my life and you said Shannon was cheap, you need to ask yourself why. Because the one thing I ain't is cheap.
Talk your shit now.
Yeah,
talk your shit.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm done.
Matter of fact, speaking of women, you know what? I ain't gonna bring that up. I ain't gonna bring it up.
Who?
I ain't gonna bring it up. Somebody listen.
Who did it? Who tried to go 12 rounds with the champ? Who wants that? I got the heavyweight belt.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got the message right here. This was. I'm gonna tell you right now. She sent a whole little information about you and. Hold on, where we at? Oh, here we go. Right here. Here you go. She has a PhD.
Woo!
She is a multi-million-dollar business owner. She loves to travel. She's funny. She's witty. And she asked for me to connect you guys. She has a big crush on you, and she loves you. Now, I can get you the rest of the information. Rarely sleep. So she went to a business conference in Orlando. General contracting conference.
Oh, so Rail met her.
Yeah, and she's this young lady she's the boss.
Why she bossing?
Yeah, she the boss. So she was the head of everything. And I like, you sure she want to holler at Unc? Yeah, she say she loved watching Nightcap, and she would love to have an opportunity to meet Unc. Say she'll fly to you, and this is what she hit me with. She told Real, I fly to him private. I'm like, oh, she got it like that.
Let me ask you a question, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Has she been to church in the last year?
I don't think so. I think.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Now you got my attention. Now I got to sit up. You know what? You ain't been to church. That's what I'm looking for. You know.
She might be a sinner.
Yo, what?
She might be a sinner.
Oh man.
And listen, if she ain't a sinner, she might choose to backslide every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I might be a little interested in.
Hey, wait, you got your phone on you? You got your phone next to you?
No.
No? Okay. I ain't gonna...
Hey, check this out, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
How long can you stay cuddled up with your spouse or girlfriend before you need space to go to sleep?
How long can I stay cuddled up? I mean, I like there are different variations when we talk about cuddled up. Like, am I the big spoon? Am I the little spoon? Is the AC on? Is it hot where we are? Do we have on clothes? If we don't have on clothes, is it before intercourse or is it after intercourse? Like, there's so many different variables that determine.
How long does it take you to stay cuddled up with your spouse or significant other before you need space to go to sleep?
Well, I just told you. Okay. Maybe about 20 minutes.
I got 2 to 3. I got 2 to 3 minutes before we got to go to our respective corners.
2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna start to sweat. My body, I generate heat.
If you got the AC on in the house.
It doesn't matter. I got crazy body heat. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm different.
Mm-mm.
And I like the huddle. I like the caress, and I like the hold. I like to sleep and put in the chokehold and just be comfortable.
Ocho, bring your mic a little closer to you. Bring your mouth. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my bad.
There you go. Now we got you.
Yeah, my bad. I like the hold and caress and
yeah, 2 to 3 minutes.
I got the feel. I got the feel friction. I need you up on me.
2 to 3 minutes.
Nah. Now 2 to 3 minutes. Now she can get 2 to 3 minutes. That's all she gonna get. I'm gonna give. Nah, I ain't talking about no cuddling. Stay with me now. I'm gonna give her 2 to 3 minutes, and I ain't giving you no more than that because I ain't got nothing to motherfucking prove. And if you think 2 to 3 minutes is too short, I want you to get in the boxing ring and see how long 3 minutes is when somebody trying to beat your ass. That's a long time. That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm 2 to 3 minutes, Ocho, because I'm gonna generate so much body heat and everybody, you know what? And ooh, I'm gonna hold you all night. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna spoon you. I ain't telling nobody that lie. I got 2 to 3 minutes.
What about when you first meet somebody?
I got 2 to 3 minutes. That's all I got for you. Because first of all, when the first 35 seconds, my arm gonna be asleep if you're laying in my arm. Now my arm sleep.
Oh, so you got you a big girl.
No, it don't matter the girl. It don't matter the girl's size.
No.
Well,
how your arm gonna be asleep, man? You been in the gym?
Because she laying on it.
What you in the gym for?
Oh my goodness. What you mean? What I'm in the gym for?
I mean, you got all the muscles, and she laying your arm, and it gonna go to sleep?
Yes.
Shoot.
So let me ask you a question.
Real lay on my arm all night. Like 7 hours, and I'm good.
I mean, she laying on bone. I know her head hurting. Real. I mean, real jaw so like, daddy. Talk about, baby, you punched me last night. You had your head on my shoulder.
You see this? You see this framework? You see the framework, right?
I do.
Yeah.
We're gonna run a poll to see what the chat says. Because ain't nobody cuddling for no 20 minutes.
Ask them. I guarantee you. Women like men that like to cuddle. That's a fact.
Man, women say that, and then they're like, "Oh, you hot? Get on your side."
Nah, what kind of AC unit that you got?
I got AC. My house stays 68 degrees year round.
That's 68. That's the problem right there. You got to put it on 64. Get your Whirlpool.
Man, nobody put it on
Whirlpool. Whirlpool 3000. That's what I got.
Look. Over 1,000 votes. 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is 51%. 2 to 3 minutes.
They lying.
2 to 3. No, see, a lot of people, Ocho, it's like, ooh, girl.
How fast 3 minutes is? Just cuddling?
20 minutes at 49%. Ain't nobody cuddling no 49%. Ain't nobody cuddling no 20 minutes.
Told you.
See, that's what y'all be see. People be like, see, people say a lot of stuff.
You put on Netflix, you put on a good movie, get some food, some pop. Man, you put
Hold on, Ocho, look about this. I want you to see. I need you to stay with me. You gonna stay with me?
I'm with you, baby.
How long can you stay cuddled up with your spouse or significant other before you need space to go to sleep? You're not watching Netflix. You're going to sleep.
I'm still saying 20 minutes. Because listen, that heat it relaxes you. And if it's the right woman, if it's your woman, her being in your arms is
hell, if
like
she in my arms, she my woman. She might have belonged to somebody else when she leave my house, but she my woman when she here. They ain't got shit to do. Oh, excuse me. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Where she's supposed to be, I'm saying where she actually is.
Right. I'm just saying something about a woman's touch or a man's touch with a woman, it allows you to be at ease and sleep much better, which is why I'm saying 20 minutes is not far-fetched for cuddling.
I sleep better when a 6-pound head ain't in my arms. I don't know about you, but a 6-pound a 6-pound head tends to keep me awake at night.
Unc, you gotta get comfortable, man. You gotta get comfortable. There
I need
are
my
many,
space. I need
many
to
positions.
I do this.
Wait, hold on.
I got to.
What a dog be at? The dog be in the bed too?
Yeah, little one. But here's the thing, though, Ocho. You know how somebody's head get, and you got to try to move your arm up out the way so you don't want to wake and see. You
don't wake him up.
Yeah.
I know you talk about.
So before we get to that point, hey, babe, I'm finna move on over here. I'm finna move on over here. But I need space, and like I said, Ocho, I generate a crazy amount. I'm talking about I'll be sweating, and if I'm not careful, I mean I have to like change my sheets in the middle of the night because I sweat so much.
God,
I'm a sweater,
damn.
yeah.
Little bit, Mr. B Nasty. Hey, but y'all might be a match made in heaven. You got to change your sheets. She got to change her sheets, man. I mean,
well, we changing our sheets for different reasons. Man, let me start with you. Ocho, let me ask you a question. Obviously, you've gone out on some dates. I mean, hey, before you got Rail, you probably going out once a month, twice a month.
Once a month. I was going out every night.
What? Oh Lord, with a chick?
Yeah, what? What? Listen. I had a roster, boy. Before Rail came along, Rail was in line. She was like she was about 32, number 32.
32?
Yeah, she worked her way up the line now. She worked up the way, yeah, man. I had
okay, so you got some experience with this. What's the worst thing that a woman can do on a date?
Oh, can I be honest with you, Unc? I ain't gonna say and play with you. Now you know how I am about my money.
Yeah.
You know how I am about my money. And when it comes to dealing with women that want to take advantage of you, listen, I'm looking for an asset. I'm not looking for a liability. So what I do on the first date, one of the worst things a woman could do is when the bill comes, I have a problem. I always pull out a deck of Uno cards. And I watch for the woman's reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I watch for the woman's reaction to see if there's a problem. Like women, listen, y'all have fought for equality for a very long time. Not only when it's convenient, but when it comes to paying bills, it shouldn't be a problem. So I love to play Uno on dates. And bet game, best 2 out of 3. Yeah, 2 out of 3. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
2 out of 3. And, whoever loses pays for dinner. And that's something that I always do on my first dates. And most of the time, it went over well. I'm not sure if it went over well because it was me at the time. Always have a great time. Always have an enjoyable time. I'm a conversationalist. I can talk a lot on various topics. And that's it. I think that's just I hate someone that always wants. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Let me just stop before I say the wrong thing.
No, what irks you about something on a date? I mean, that's you. I mean,
irks me, not willing to pay. Not willing to pay, or not even. It's always. I think it's cool. It's cool for the guy to pay. It's traditional, but seeing a woman willing to fit the bill for the first time, it says a lot. It says a lot. Like it's refreshing, damn near almost, because it's always seen one way. The guy does this, the guy does that, the guy does this, the guy does that, and it's always the guy. But to see a woman say, "Nah, I got it," oh, that's one of the dopest feelings in the world.
Well, I'm old fashioned. I'm gonna grab the first one. I'm probably gonna grab the first 100 of them if we go out that many times. That's just the way I do things. I'm cool with it. It ain't no biggie.
I
mean, have I had women to pay? Sure.
Yeah.
But how much can a burger and fries be? Or a chicken sandwich and fries be? I'm very simplistic in my taste buds.
Right.
But you were obviously ordering lobster on the first day. That ain't,
Because hey, Unc, what come with lobsters?
Yeah. Man, Ocho, man, there's something wrong with you, Ocho, man. Ocho, man, what's going on? You and T.O. was on IG Live talking about y'all 12-hour session. When did this happen?
Man, I was back. What year what that was? That about probably 99. That was in 99.
Yeah, first of all, you didn't know T.O. in 99.
I didn't. I knew T. I didn't know T since 98. Yeah, we've been cool for a minute. We've been cool for a little minute, man.
12 hours?
Yeah, man. I was a young whippersnapper.
But y'all were popping them Skittles left and right, huh?
Nah, I don't
them
do
diamonds.
That. I don't do none of that. I don't do that. I can't do that.
And you go 12 hours?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm people know. I'm not sure everybody knows. I used. I had an amateur porn career before I played football. So, yeah, I'm a little different. I'm a little different in that area. And if you look at my bio on Instagrams,
take my hat off for you.
Yeah, if you look at my bio on Instagram, it tells you about my experience in that field, in that area. A lot of people don't know, but it is. It's nothing to be proud about, though. Nothing to be proud of. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man, to survive.
12 hours, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Back in the day, that's old. That's old. I'm a new me. I'm saved. I got baptized.
But, bro,
it's wearing off a little bit, so I got to redo it.
Even at 17, I don't think I got that kind of hours in me.
You do.
I didn't.
You trust me, you do.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Ocho. I had spade wood. I had 2 of the possible. That's all I had for you. 2 of the possible in a 24-hour span. Nothing but a spade. That's all I got for you, Ocho. I'm sorry.
Depending on who's in front of you, trust me, that 2 will turn into a 4 and a possible quick. All right. Trust me. Yes, stay with me now. Stay with me.
Got a lick of the promise, Ocho. Hit a lick today and promise I'll do more tomorrow. That's all I got. Good night. I'm out of there, O'Shea. Ain't no sense to be lying to you, Ocho. See, y'all be lying. Ooh, girl. Ooh, not. I say no. Ocho, did you see this? This influencer tattooed a boyfriend's name on a. Oh, it's fake. Okay, it's fake. She but you saw it though, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Was it Dale? Some with a D. Dale.
Was Kevin? It was Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw. I knew that one real. It wouldn't nobody actually go.
Would you tattoo? You got real name tattooed on you?
Yeah, I got a whole mural of her face on my back.
You ain't got no tattoos.
Yeah.
If you do, I can't see them.
You can see it. You calling me black?
My bad, Ocho. My bad.
Hey, no, I got 43 tattoos. So one more ain't gonna hurt.
You ain't got no tattoo. Let me see one on your arm.
My whole body covered up.
Some Dove soap will get that off.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna get right here?
What?
I'm gonna get like an Unc and Ocho tattoo. I'm gonna get an Unc and Ocho teardrop.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, Ocho? I'm the last of a dying breed.
You ain't got no tattoos?
I got no tattoos, no earrings, no facial hair. And I wanted to get a tattoo.
Go get
my
one.
My sister found a notebook. Everybody knows how I feel about my grandmother. Mm-hmm. And she had wrote her name in the book. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Libby, what you think? She said, Shannon, that'll be great. And then I called her back. I said, Libby, Granny would be so upset. Mm-hmm. She said, Shannon, when you left, I thought about it. she would be so upset.
Right.
I didn't do it.
Damn.
Because I know I know her. If I don't know anything, she hated tattoos. She said, "Boy, don't mark you." She used to always say, "Boy, don't mark your body up."
Right.
And I was like, you know what?
I understand.
That's the only reason. I wanted an earring. I remember all my friends in high school started getting, like, middle school and like freshmen in high school started getting earrings. And I was like, I asked my mom, I said, "Mom, I want an earring." She said, "When you get 18, you can get whatever. You can go get 10 of them." Hell, I turned 18. I ain't want it no more. I wanted it then. I ain't want it when I was 18. I wanted it when I was 14. But I'm glad I didn't. Me nor my brother. My brother don't have any tattoos, don't have any earrings. Well, he can't even grow no hair on his head, so I know he ain't got no facial hair.
But I got my ears pierced, but I ain't got no earrings. I mean, obviously I got 40, 44, 45 tattoos now.
You know what I did? I thought about, like, get me one of them old Suge Knights. You remember old Suge Knight? One of them old Kevin Garnett. Yeah. The thing you have to have old welder's mask to look at it.
That ain't your style though.
That ain't my style. I wouldn't look good with that, Ocho.
It wouldn't look right. I mean, it might look good to you, but I'm just telling you, for you and the way you carry yourself, that ain't you. That ain't you.
What about I'm gonna get me a tattoo? I'm gonna get me a tattoo.
There you go. Get grandma name. Now you should do that. You should treat it. Matter of fact, Christmas, you should do that.
Man, my granddad come up out that grave. Tell my boy, because you know the old people really never called you by your name. Mm-hmm. They call you boy. They call you son. Yeah. It wasn't a certain disrespect. That's just what they call you. Mm-hmm. Olivia, where them boys? Hey, that boy called. You know, that's my grandfather. He's always referred to us as boy. So, Chad said, well, I guess they say this. It's facial hair. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah,
y'all want me to shave it off? I've had it so long, it's like
it's a part of you.
It is.
Hey, you know what I just thought about? We talk about grandmas.
Hey, Ocho, they say tattoo for $1 million subs.
There we go. There you go. That's a good one.
Man, I done gone 55 years. Ain't got one tattoo.
You can get one. You can get one.
What?
Put it on your ankle. Ain't nobody gonna see that. Put it on your ankle.
What dude you know got an ankle tattoo?
You don't want nobody to see it. I'm just saying, put it on your ankle. Just the fact you get it. If they get us to 1 million subs, you got to get a tattoo. If we get to 1 million subs before January, you got to get one.
I can't do that.
You too. You can.
I can't.
You can.
Okay.
Hey, you know what I wanted to ask you? I just thought about. You was talking about your grandma, and I just thought about my grandma and my mama, right? Yeah. And I go visit them sometime. Mm-hmm. Do you ever? I always think about how much all the times they said, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you," and how they felt about me when they were here. And like, I'm like, damn, everybody passed away. Grandma passed away in 2018. My mama passed away in 2021. We in 2023, and I'm still waiting on the sign, like some kind of sign, like talk to me. I go to the graveyard, I go to the gravesite, and I show up, playing my little gospel. All right, ladies, now I'm here now. Now you can talk to me. Give me something. I ain't even gonna tell nobody. I'm all right, I'm listening. You know, just nothing. And I still haven't gotten a sign. Do you think, I hate to bring this up, do you think there's life after death? Or because I'm trying to understand, how can you love me so much and leave this earth and then not give me any type of inclination? Yeah, nothing. And that's bothered me for a while. Especially mama.
I do.
Come back and cuss me out or something.
I mean, my sister is probably more spiritual than I am, and she said that Granny has come to her. She hasn't. I mean, I think about it all the time, but I honestly, Ocho, in my 44 years, I don't think my grandmother ever told me she loved me. She showed me she loved me.
Okay.
And I remember the real last conversation I had with my grandmother. And it was, they was doing this special. It was 2011. Mike Kliss, right, for the local Denver paper. And he was coming down because I was going into the Hall of Fame. And they was going to do a story. And so I was showing him all around and took him to the old house. I took him where, the old schools were. He met my coach, my high school coach, Coach Hall, the one that was on First Take, you know. And so my grandmother was in a nursing home at that time. And after we had been gone for like 2 hours, I come back and she's crying. So I'm going to the room and he coming out. I stop him. I do it like this. So I go sit on the bed and she's crying uncontrollably. I remember like yesterday, Ocho. And I said, Granny, what's wrong? And I knew something was wrong. She just crying. I said, Granny, I got it. I said, Libby, Spanky, Mama, I got them. You can go. Let go, Granny. I got them. Your baby gonna hold it down. So you don't have to worry no more. You and Papa did your job. Now go rest. Man, Ocho, this like on my birthday. Like 6 days later. She tell Libby and Mama, y'all going home. I don't know where y'all staying. I want to go to sleep. This was like, because Libby normally stays till about 5:30, 6 o'clock, eat, get a change, get everything, get her situated. Then she would leave. My sister went up there every day to the nursing home, every day for 2 years, every day. She said, why don't y'all go? My mom was up there at the time. She said, why don't y'all going home? I mean, I can't get no rest with y'all in here. They leave probably about 4:30. People call it 4:45. Miss Mary gone. She didn't want them to see her. But she couldn't go until her baby told him, I got it, Granny. Once I told my granny that I had it, that I got my brother, I got my sister, I got my mom, because that's all she was worried about.
Right.
She knew I'm a baby. I was built. She raised 3 the hard way. She raised her 9 and gave my mom 3 everything but life. She needed to hear me say it. Granny, I got it. So now I handle everything. My mom, I got it. My brother, bro, whatever you want to do, you ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
And you don't have to do. And people are like, well, what your brother do? I said, he don't do nothing. But he don't do that before 12 o'clock because I got it. My sister, I got him. That's so, yeah, Ocho, but see, people like you have to understand, like the relationship, because I slept in the bed with my grandmother until I was 15. Even when my grandfather died, I didn't sleep in the bed with my brother. I slept with my granny.
Right.
And I told her, I said, I'm gonna sleep with you. And had my brother not, I said, I'm gonna sleep with you. I'm gonna sleep in the bed with you, granny, till I get grown. I said, I might get me a wife and we sleep in the bed with you together. To my So you go get your rusty tail out of this bed.
Right.
But the relationship and what she instilled in me, the values. That's why I think the way I think.
Right.
Like my sister, my brother, my mom, I got everything. My kids, and I heard some, I said, I was talking to somebody, I think you the other night, and like my kid, like my daughter's gonna get married, and I said, my daughter's gonna get married. She's probably want a head start on the house. My youngest daughter, she gonna probably want money to pay off those student loans. And they said, well, why she got student loans? Because she's not gonna drag her feet on my dime. Make her think she got to pay for them, and she'll get her ass up out of school.
I like that.
Ain't no free ride now. Hey, I'm gonna give you every opportunity. I'm gonna give you every tool that you need to succeed.
Right.
But I need to see you trying to get it, because I'm not gonna hand it to you. Oh, the handouts start when you're 18. That's when the handouts stop.
Oh,
I want to see you. I want to see you work. I tell you, if they need something, okay, what happened? Why? Right. Why you need this money?
I like it.
Okay, but they know. We got responsibilities over here. Ain't no handout. Show me what you're doing. Hey, you go to school, you stay out of trouble. Daddy got you. But I need to see you working towards something. Because I'm gonna give my kids just enough so they can't do nothing.
I like that. I like that. I mean, well, obviously, I would say I'm exactly the same with mine. Mine don't really ask for much. They won't. They don't.
Man,
Really
I saw
ask
that
for much.
Christmas list they asked for.
Or that just that's Christmas.
With
though.
that one
Yeah.
child, or that was all your kids wanted that?
That was just one.
Oh, hell no, Ocho. Man, she gonna bankrupt Santa Claus.
No. She ain't. But they don't ask for nothing throughout the year, huh? It just be throughout the year. It just be small stuff, here and there. They be on their own little program. But come Christmas time, I'm going all out. Which is why I don't when I get a list like that, I don't even know what half the shit on there is. So
I got some of that cologne. That first one. I let you have it. It's about 500, 600 a store. I let you have for 250, 275.
What cost 500?
That perfume that she got at the top of that list.
Wait, how you know about the perfume?
Don't worry about all that. See, there you go. See how you worried about stuff? You see?
Who you bought it for?
Oh, shit. You think
who you bought it? Who you bought it for?
Ain't nothing slow on Shay but his walk. That's the only thing slow about old Shay.
Hey. Oh, man. Golly.
That's a big old list, though, Ocho. Hey, that 15, man, that 15 glitching, bro. So she might want to drop down to the 14. No, real talk. Tell her to read up on that 15. It's glitching.
It's bad?
Yeah, bad.
All of them was just one. Maybe it's one batch. One
batch you read up on. Go in the chat and read up on the 15.
Okay. I still got my iPhone. What's this? I still got the iPhone.
Man,
10,
the iPhone you got one eye. So that might be the iPhone 1.
Nah, this is the 10. I got the iPhone 10. Man, them shit's expensive, man.
TIN or TEN?
No, TEN.
Man, that's a big old Ocho. When I saw that list, I said, well, damn, all these kids. And I was like, no, one daughter won't know. I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's my diva. That's my diva. And
that's the oldest one?
Nah. She's in college. She gonna get every bit of it.
You gonna get all that?
Oh yeah. You gotta wait till you see the rest of their list.
I'm paying you too much. I gotta cut your salary.
Nah, don't do that. don't do that. Because if you do that, I got the.
You gonna hit rail up? What you gonna get? What you gonna get? What you gonna get rail?
Hey, she sleep too. Matter of fact, I'm glad you just asked that. You gotta help me. I don't know what. You
say she got a Birkin though, right?
Yeah.
She got that crop one.
Yeah.
I mean, what she like? She like jewelry.
And she got it. She don't wear jewelry.
She don't wear no. She don't got no neck. She don't want no necklace.
I done bought her jewelry the last 3 Christmases. She ain't wear shit yet. I mean, she wear it like here and there, but she ain't.
She in the purses, isn't she? She like the purses.
Every blue moon, like if it's time to go somewhere.
What does she like?
Hey, she posted a picture of or sent me a picture of oh man, what's
a car?
Call it? Yeah. But she's like, when I hit she set a goal.
She has goals.
When I hit this goal, I'm going to get this. And so I'm like, but that'd be pointless. I just got your Maybach. I can't go get another car. So I don't even know what to do for Christmas. I'm dead.
Hold on. You got rail a Maybach? It's pronounced Maybach, but okay. You got rail a Maybach?
Come on, Unc. Why are you so loud?
Man, I see what.
What happened?
Man, people see. That's why people think I be cheap.
Why? But you're not.
You buying real Maybachs.
Man, she is the breadwinner, so it's okay.
Birkin bag. Oh, you buying it with her money?
No, I'm saying it was okay to do it because she's the breadwinner. It's like boom, it don't look like I'm leeching.
Oh man,
shit, let me show you. I could shake something too. Boom, here, check this out.
Well, I might be leeching. I guess I done ate up all the bread because I ain't got no Maybach money, Ocho.
Yeah, you do.
I think I got
if you could fly private, you could get your why you keep saying Maybach? It's Maybach.
Actually, it's pronounced Maybach.
Oh, every time I say a word, We talking about Cane
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Cane Corso.
Hold on, Ocho. The way the Germans, the engineers, and the way the Mercedes,
yeah,
they pronounce it Maybach.
We ain't in Germany. We in the USA. Maybach.
I know Ross say Maybach music, but it's
it's
a
matter
Maybach.
of fact, and I'm not playing.
Won't you get a second home?
Another one?
Yeah. Okay, she got the place in Tampa. You got the place in Miami. You know how to get a.
Yeah, we billing out here already.
In Tampa?
Not out here in Miami.
Oh, I said, might get y'all like a condo in Jamaica somewhere.
A condo in Jamaica? What about the kids?
What about them?
You gonna leave them here?
I mean, sometimes that's just to get away for y'all. Y'all just get away.
Well, I just get a hotel. I don't want no goddamn condo.
What do you?
Because how many times am I gonna really be able to go to goddamn Jamaica? Think about it. I work too damn much.
Well, you about to work more. I mean, so what we gonna do? What if they say? What if somebody say, "Well, Shannon, we want you and Ocho to do a 5-day-a-week show"? Then what we gonna say? What are you gonna say?
We gonna be working 5 days a week. That's why I don't need no goddamn condo in Jamaica. Shit, for what? Why you
Real, I don't know. Real gonna want you to work 5 days a week, Ocho.
Well, what? This
you gotta
first,
man
boy.
the house.
I don't play that. This money come first, boy. Love don't pay the bills.
What?
Yeah, don't do that. Hey, listen, I mess around and lose your ability to provide and watch what happens.
Oh,
watch you walk out that door. I ain't no fool.
Yeah.
Lose your fellas, if you're listening, lose your ability to provide and watch what happens. You think it's sweet if you want to. Yeah, she love you, huh? Hey. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Maybach music, Rostam album dropped tonight. Him and Meek Mill.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and I'm co-executive producer on 2 songs. I just had to throw that out there just so people.
Oh, you A&R? You the A&R guy on that?
I'm serious.
You executive producer?
I'm two songs. I'm an executive producer, so I get credits. Yeah, I'm just trying to diversify my portfolio.
That's awesome, there, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's real nice. Hey, check this out. I want to thank everybody that clicked that subscribe button. Make sure you click that like button also, because we like positive feedback. Hey, if you got some negative comments, leave those too, because all we're trying to do is get better and better. Yeah, we only been at this thing for like a little over 2 months, but hey, if we can improve in any way, we love to improve.
Let me know.
Oh, hold on. I'm just looking at this thing. This says Ocho and TJ Hushmanzada was both taken in the same draft. Peter Ward was taken the year before in the 4th round, in the 4th overall pick. So y'all came in and took somebody's job.
No, I didn't. P-Dub was on the other side. P-Dub was at the Z. I was at the X.
All I know, how long did Peter Ward stay in Cincinnati? 3 years.
I can't remember how many years, but he had a knee injury. ACL, was it ACL? I think it might have been ACL, and then he got the surgery. Then it got infected, and it was never
didn't heal properly.
Yeah, man.
Well, he was special in college.
Boy, he was the real deal.
Boy, that stop.
To be able to start, and transition left. I don't think people understand. And when people talk about
it, must be something like Florida State. You remember Amp Lee had that ability. You remember Amp Lee?
Yeah.
Man, amplify.
High stepping.
Man, Amp Lee started to stop on you. Hey.
Yeah.
It's something about the Florida State guy, man. That started to stop it, man. Peter Ward was at Florida State.
Yeah. The real deal. And I say it all the time. He is the greatest collegiate receiver I've ever seen. There have been some great ones, Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson.
What about Crabtree?
Crabtree was good, but man, Dub was different.
Man, that dude had like back-to-back years, like 130 catches.
Yeah, Crabtree was nice.
Back-to-back, he's the only guy to win back-to-back Blitnikoffs.
Yeah, Crabtree was nice, but ain't nothing like Dub though.
Like Dub,
ain't nothing like Dub, right? That was special.
What's the final results of our poll? How long you can stay cuddled up? At one point, we had 1,700 votes. 2 to 3 minutes was winning.
Not no more.
Ash is checking. It stayed 1,700 votes. How many people we had in the live tonight, Ash? We had 11,000 in the what you call them tonight.
Okay.
11,000. I checked.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Again, we want to thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you clicking that subscribe button. It really means a lot to us that in a little over 2 months, we have 250,000 subscribers. That
That's
really
crazy.
means a lot. That
That's
means that you
crazy.
really like our content. You like the chemistry that Ocho and I we have together. We disagree. We agree. Sometimes we disagree. We agree to disagree. But at the end of the day, we're gonna come back and give it to you again. Sunday. We're gonna come back and give it to you again Monday. And we're gonna come back and give it to you Thursday. And then they got a Black Friday game, so we might give it to you Sunday, Monday, Thursday. No, yeah, they three games on Thanksgiving, Ocho.
Yeah.
And a Black Friday game. Hey, let me ask you this: you do Black Friday shopping?
Oh yeah. You know my cheap ass. That's why I'm gonna knock out most of the gifts on Black Friday. I ain't missing no goddamn sale.
Well, hell, any Friday I go out is Black Friday. Ain't nothing special about that for me. But no, I can't go. I can't deal with that. I can't deal. Man, there's too many people out there, Ocho.
Early in the morning, you catch the stores. Everything opens up a little earlier. It closes a little later. I'm the first one in there. I'm the first one in and the first one out.
Guess what? My assistant Shelly is the first one on that computer ordering.
Oh,
Amazon bring it right to the house.
Yeah,
I ain't got to leave my house. I ain't got to worry about being no trample. I mean, people running there and fighting and over TV or some doll or something. Go right there. Go right there and get
part of that.
No. I ain't good with crowds, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Especially with that shopping.
I blend right in with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you go there. I mean, you go, and you know how women go. They go for one thing. It's like, see, I go to the store.
Hours.
I go to the store. They're like, how you going to come out so quick? Because I know what I was going for. I don't go to browse. I don't walk up and down the aisles like, oh, pick this up, put it back, go grab something up. No, I don't do that. I'm going to the store for a specific reason. I'm going to get that item or get those items, and I'm leaving.
Up out of there. Yeah.
That's man, they be going to the store.
Cardinal rule number 1, you never go anywhere with a woman. Especially when it's time to shop. You never go. Ever. Never go. You give her the money to go do what she needs to do.
See? That's you I think I like.
Or you go do it yourself.
Nope.
Never go with them.
I ain't going with you. I don't want to do nothing because y'all don't know how to go and come out. Y'all know how to go to the store and come out. And I definitely ain't gonna go wait on you. Well, just go. Hey, just take me. Just wait in the car. Oh no, my big girl really been mess around and left and had to call Uber for you. man, Ocho, man, I hate waiting. I hate being in the car. Oh, it's just gonna be a minute. I'm gonna run in there and run out.
Wait, well, see, you talking like you know from experience. So how you even fell in that trap?
Man, you know, Ocho, you know early on, you know, yeah. I got to show, I got to show. I'm willing to do, my last, he wouldn't do anything. I was like, okay, I mean, it can't be that bad. I go, I go to the store and let you go in there. I just need to go get one thing. Okay, one thing. Take me to CVS.
How long she took?
Huh?
How long she took?
It took so long, I said I'd never do it again.
Okay, that sound like about 30 minutes. Because 30 minutes in the car, that's a long time.
No, 10 minutes in the car, a long time. And I'm calling. I come like, damn, you ain't got it yet. It's a line. I say ain't no line. It's 5 cars in the parking lot. Ain't no damn line. And then she come out there. Well, this right here, I had to get some of this. I was running low on this. I said, see that's what I'm talking about. Now you said you was coming to get one thing.
And you got me crying, man.
And don't send me for no female products because I'm not gonna get them.
Nah, never that. Don't send me on no CVS run. Don't send me to Walgreens. Don't send me for no Plan B. None of that.
So do you let people check your bags when you do you check bags when you travel?
Yeah, I just take one bag. One bag. I take one bag, and obviously the laptop I'm using now, I take my mic, I take my little mic, my little Logitech camera, and my little wires, and that's it.
So you check bags?
No,
Oh,
No,
you
just a
yeah.
little carry, little
Yeah.
carry on and
Yeah.
little duffel.
Well, I mean, for me, when I travel, I'm not really going anywhere for more than 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's carry on for me. It's carry on for me also.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't check. I can't remember last time. I'm trying to think the last time we checked the bag. Super Bowl.
I haven't checked the bag in so long, unless even if I have gone somewhere for more than 3 days, I got a problem. You know, I recycle the same outfit and just have and change my underwear, my socks, and take a shower and change my undergarments and wear the same thing. If I'm going somewhere for 3 days, I wear the same goddamn outfit 3 days in a row and don't even care.
Yeah, most of the time, if I'm going somewhere, my sister's going with me. She's gonna take my bag. She'll normally go before me, and she'll take it. Because I hate checking. I hate going down there waiting. So she'll handle all that. So I'm team carry on.
Mm.
And if you with me and you check a bag, well, you better get Uber.
You getting left? You getting left?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I am not waiting. I am not waiting. No way. Hey, man, I check. Okay. You better check with Uber, see what, or Lyft or whoever else is going that way, because I'm not waiting.
Nah.
I don't do that, Ocho.
Up.
What, you waiting?
Nah, I'm traveling by myself anyway, so I ain't never had that problem. I'm traveling by myself, unless it's with me and all the kids. That's the only time we checking bags. That's it.
Yeah. Man, I hadn't traveled with the kids. Man, I hadn't traveled with the kids in so long.
Yeah.
But they be slow. They be walking around like
you gotta do that, man. Y'all got to. Though that's the best thing, man. All us walking through the mall, walking through the airport, like it's like 11, 12 of us. Man, that should be
I ain't
like
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't no. Too many people. Too many.
No.
No.
We
go out to eat. We go out to eat together.
Yeah.
We got. No, y'all go ahead and go. Daddy, you want to? Nah, here, y'all go. Daddy don't want to go. Y'all handle that.
You got to take them on a nice little trip, man.
Trip where?
You know, look, right there down the street. Well, you in LA, so
okay,
you in LA.
You
so
know me. Who knows? Before long, I might be booed up.
With who?
Then they can't go with me where I'm booed up, because I might be walking around bucket naked.
You got someone. Oh, so now you ready to go to the naked beach I was telling you about?
No, I ain't going to the naked beach. I'm talking about the naked beach of like the hotel. I mean, I'm gonna get me one of them old. What's that place? The Maldives. You know what had the little private villas?
Yeah, you need to go there.
On the water.
I told you about that. Yeah, you gotta go there.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Think about that right now.
Birthday last year. Yeah, do that.
I'm thinking about that.
But who you taking with you?
Ain't no telling.
Yeah. I got some for you now. Remember the lady I just told you about earlier? Don't forget about her.
Think about it. Thinking. Hey, did you see that video with that girl twerking and the guy and a girl and his girlfriend or his wife?
Oh, he was scared to look back?
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that was my ex right there, but she got me because she got body like that too, Ocho.
For real?
Yeah. What?
You like him curvy like that?
And she could cook.
For real? But you might want to go.
Ocho. When I say she was stacked up like that.
Yeah.
Stacked up like dirty laundry in the dorm room.
You don't want to go get that back?
Nah, Ocho. We good.
Damn.
We probably better friends.
Damn. I don't like that, Cause the way you got
she was good. I mean, she was look.
You seem real happy, boy. You seem real happy. I like this. You lit up. You lit up like goddamn Rudolph.
Oh no. It was great. No. She was cool.
Yeah.
She was cool. I messed it up. I own it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I've learned. You know what, Ocho?
I used to beat accountability.
Ocho, I used to beat myself up, and stuff would linger and linger and linger. Mm-hmm. And I would carry bricks from a past relationship and build the same damn house in a new relationship. So I had to learn to say, Shannon, forgive yourself, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you was wrong for what you did, but you didn't kill nobody, bro.
Yeah, right.
That was the hardest thing for me to do because I hate letting people down. I hate when people have faith and confidence in me and to break that.
Right.
But
human error is inevitable. You can't weigh yourself down too much now. Human error is inevitable.
Oh, it took me a while, but I got over it.
Okay.
We cool. I ain't got no problem. I mean, she cool. She good. I mean, if whoever married, she cool. She great. Can cook.
It might be you. You never know. Sometimes life is like a boomerang, baby. It's gonna come back to you. Yeah, stay with me now.
Nah, I'm good, Ocho.
Yeah, all right. You say that.
And she gonna watch this too. She gonna talk about why the hell you talking about me?
I
said they don't know I'm talking. I said they don't know I'm talking about you. But you know I'm talking about you. Huh?
She might be watching now.
I don't know if she's watching now, but one of her friends will get it to her. But like I said, when I first started, I was like, damn, is that? Because she built just like that too.
Hey, buddy, we're trying hard not to look back.
Yeah. But it's hard.
Boy,
Ocho.
If that was me and Rail, nigga, Rail would have said, man, boy, turn around. Look at this.
Look at it. Oh, yeah.
Man, you see all that? Oh, boy, she caked up, ain't she, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got somebody comfortable like that, you can share those funny entertainment moments with. It's the best. He was scared to look back. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, he was. He like, damn, because he looking at the jumper like, good Lord have mercy. And I'm right here. It's right here behind my head. All I got to do is do this. And guess what? He could only see out of one eye because she was gonna close that one. She was gonna close the one closest to her. So I already know how that was going to end. Ocho. Nah, but you're right. It takes a special type of woman, to allow her man to see, like, okay, baby, hey, she fine, she look good, she nice.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, it's funny. It's even better when you're with a woman that's very secure, and she notice it before you do, and then tap you to look. Man, boy, turn around, man. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
But 24, I say 2023 was going to be 23. 23 didn't start out good. The middle of the year was kind of bad. And the thing was good. My sister said, hey. He said, look here, man. She said, Shannon, you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
So she the voice of reason. My sister is really, really into the church. I mean, and she prays all the time. And I think she's taken over the role of my grandmother of praying for me, even though I pray for myself, and prayers that I don't even know that God is listening to, he's hearing. So, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You guys are doing it so great.
Appreciate y'all.
We can see 40% of our live viewers aren't subscribed right now. Guys, click that subscribe button. Don't you want to know? Because you never know when Ocho and I are going to just do something. We might just do something random. Something random. And y'all don't miss out on this opportunity. Click that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Nightcap podcast and check out, because we're going to talk Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. And who knows? We might even add another night on Tuesday or Wednesday. Just because for you guys. So thanks for joining us tonight.
Whoa. Where you going now? Now, that's not how we end the show.
Okay.
That's not how we end the show.
Okay. You got to say.
You got to make sure. I know you know this song. You got to know this song. You are very cultured. You got to stay with me. You ready?
Okay, I'm going to stay with you.
Chat, make sure y'all sing too. And now the end is near.
I thought you were singing gospel songs.
No, stay with me now. You gonna know this.
I know who sang it. That's Sinatra. In My Way, but I don't know the words to My Way.
You don't?
I don't.
Damn. Okay.
I wanted you to say gospel. I was like, you gonna say, I'm pressing on.
I'm pressing on.
Yep.
Hold on.
I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. I'm trying to reach my heavenly home. I've got a few more tears that I've got to shed. A few more burdens I've got to bear. I've got a mother there, a father there, and I'm just trying to make it in, So I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. I'm trying to reach my heavenly home. I've got a few more tears that I've got to shed. A few more burdens I've got to bear. I've got a mother there, a father there, and I'm just trying to make it in.
I don't know that song.
Come on, Ocho!
I don't know that song.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I can't believe you don't know the words of the Sinatra, man. My way, man.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to learn the words, and Sunday we're going to close out with My Way.
There we go. But you ain't got to learn it. You just got to pull up the lyrics right now on your phone since you don't know the words and go from there.
I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing it with you on Sunday. I'm going to learn this. I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to sing it.
And now the end is
we got to save it. We got to save it for Sunday.
Okay. We're going to save it.
Thank you for joining Nightcap. This is Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports uncle, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85. Bengals legend, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please remember to click that subscribe button. And thank you.